on, Minister. If you are happy, we can move to question number 115, which was asked by Ms. Chirwa Mpongosi. It relates to the assessment and evaluation in TVET colleges. If you can have your response, Minister, please.
Thank you so much, Chairperson. In response to the inquiry regarding the potential crisis of assessment and evaluation delays in the TVET sector, the Department of Higher Education and Training has taken several interventions to ensure that students are not subjected to preventable delays in receiving their certificates and diplomas after completing their academic programs. What we've done is that we put in place our examination IT system and certification insurance. And also in terms of certification progress, the Chief Directorate, National Examinations and Assessment, has made significant strides to eliminate any backlog in the issuance and printing of certificates to further support the students. And the following intervention has been put in place is diploma issuance, which then, as we are standing today, says between the 1st of January 2024 and the 30th of September 2024, the Certification and Historical Records Unit within the department has made significant progress. A total of 7,234 national diplomas have been issued, with an additional 4,084 diplomas awaiting printing pending the delivery of stationery from the supplier. And the process of issuing diplomas considers both theoretical achievement and relevant practical experience, ranging from the 18 to 24 months, depending on the program. And candidates whose diplomas applications were declined have been informed to resubmit their applications following the prescribed appeal process. And in terms of interventions to mitigate this challenge, the department has implemented the following measures: tracking and distribution, where all printed certificates and diplomas are couriered to TVET colleges with tracking waybill numbers to ensure accurate tracking and easy retrieval upon receipt. And there is a temporal confirmation letter that we also issue in case where students experience delays in receiving their printed diplomas due to logistical challenges such as stationery shortage or college relocations. The department provides confirmation letters, and these letters can be used by students for employment or further study purposes while awaiting for the final certificates to be issued. And we also work together with the private colleges to try and arrest the problem that honorable members have actually observed. The department has established measures to ensure smooth handover of qualifications, even in cases where private colleges have relocated, thereby reducing delays in certificate distribution. Because now we are in the fourth industrial revolution, we also provide the screenshots to students, those who are requesting via WhatsApp to say, I do not have my results or my certificate. Could you please at least provide me with a statement of results? We then provide screenshots to students. In conclusion on this matter, the department remains committed to ensuring that students are not subjected to preventable delays in receiving their qualifications, and ongoing system improvement, coordination with TVET colleges, and mitigation measures such as confirmation letters are part of a broader strategy to ensure students can access their documents in a timely manner and progress with their careers or further studies without any disruptions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister. Honourable Chirwa Mpongosi, do you have a follow-up question for that? Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Thank you. Minister, the TVET management systems vary across institutions. And in many institutions, there is a crisis of thorough, proper management because the government has allowed this tertiary industry to be run like high schools, where there is no set system of minimum management standards in running the facility, in instituting and issuing qualifications, and processing the funding of students who rely on government for their education. are there plans to at least standardize and or centralize the technical components in the TVET sector? And also noting the culmination of your response that you are citing, if there are plans to do so, by when will all this have been implemented? Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Minister, your response, please.
What is happening now, what I'm talking about in terms of our implementation strategy, it is ongoing. It's not that it's something that we are still going to do. We understand that there are hindrances there and there, but we are trying to improve our systems as per the indicators that I've just shared with the members of Parliament. What is happening is that this impacts on resulting is that the capturing of the internal continuous marks, we are training examination officers, and it is designed to ensure that they capture and validate the marks of the candidates. And the department has also appointed a team of moderators to conduct site-based moderation where ICAS marks are moderated and verified for compliance. If the ICAS mark of the student is missing, this will affect the system, which is likely to miss all the students of a particular center who are in the same mark sheet, and therefore capturing must strictly monitored by HODs. We have HODs that we have put in place to make sure that they monitor the implementation of these measures that we have put in place as the department. However, as indicated earlier, the department has run out of the diploma certificates, which might be one of the challenges due to the delays in ordering by service providers, which is a service provider government printing works. However, the service provider is committed to delivering the flexoplate for diploma certificates by 21st October 2024, and the department is hoping that these measures will eliminate the issue of delaying the issuing of result certificates and diploma to eligible candidates. We understand that there are gaps, but from time to time, we're going to then improve our systems so that they are responding to the needs of our learners. Otherwise, we're noting that challenges as raised. We have systems in place to turn around the institution, to turn around or to respond to the challenges. However, there are limitations of which they will be reviewed from time to time up until we get it right in this regard.
Thank you, Minister. Mr. Mokwele, would you like to ask a follow-up question?
Thanks very much, House Chair, for the opportunity. And also, thanks very much, Minister, for your comprehensive response. Indeed, it is clear that the department is very much undermined, that they want the college, in fact, the education college, to be taken more serious, that as the real response for the economy of the country. But Minister, my only question to you that I want to pose to you is that does the department have the monetary tool to ensure that colleges adhere to all the measures that we have outlined? That's the question that I want to ask you. Thanks, Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Mokwele. Minister, please.
Thank you, Honourable Member. The department conducts training session with campus managers, examination officers, and deputy principals and head of departments on processes of issuing of results, certificates, as well as diplomas. And these trainings are conducted in February and March every year and are attended by senior college officials. And the training sessions are also focusing on critical processes such as registration of candidates and verification of candidates through preliminary schedule that must be confirmed by students to attest that their personal details are accurately captured, and inaccurate registration data such as wrong IDs results in delays of the finalization of the results. So in respect of the students who pass part qualifications across multiple examinations, those are reconciled by the system. However, the system can miss some of the candidates due to inaccurate registration data, and in this case, students are receiving their statements of results. They must apply to the college so that exams officers can forward the applications to national exams for consolidation. When the department receives the application for the certificate, the records are reconciled within 7 hours and the certificate is printed and couriered to the college. We are making strides in this regard. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. I now call on Honourable Paul Swart, Permanent Delegate from the Western Cape.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Honourable Minister. Minister, while your efforts in your department to address the delays in the certification process are noted, students continue to face unacceptable waiting periods for the documents, and this severely affecting their job prospects. Could you provide, because I've heard all the interventions that you're busy with. I didn't hear clearly that the backlog has been solved. What is the current backlogs and for how many years is this coming on for students waiting on the certificates? The backlog, and just need some time frames when the backlog in issuing the certificates will fully cleared, and what concrete measures will you put in place to ensure going forward students receive their certificates within a clearly defined period post qualification? Minister, your department's failure to issue certificates on time denies and prolong these graduates the opportunity to enter the workforce and ensure the much needed jobs for a country facing such alarming unemployment. We can't afford any longer and allow these inefficiencies continue. Minister, the timeframes, and will your department engage with sector experts to ensure that TVET qualifications are relevant so that graduates can join the workforce seemingly after graduation? I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Swart. Your response, please, Minister.
Thank you so much. Yeah, there is a challenge with some delays, as Honourable Mpongose has actually indicated that there are some delays, and it also frustrates learners because they can't proceed with their either careers or also have access to some of the opportunities, be it job opportunities or entrepreneurship. However, I did indicate that between the 1st of January 2024 and 30th of September 2024, the Certification and Historical Record Unit within the department has made significant progress as far as backlog is concerned, and a total of 7,234 national diplomas have been issued, with an additional of 4,084 diplomas awaiting printing, pending the delivery stationery from the supplier. In terms of making sure that some of the content or the curriculum that we provide in our TVET colleges respond to the needs of the economy, I believe I did indicate that we are in a process of reviewing our curriculum as far as TVET college is concerned, working together with the industry so that indeed we deliver programs that are in need or in demand in the job market, so that our learners are going to be employable, or they can also be employers themselves through entrepreneurship programs. We are working together with the Human Resource Development Committee to also look into that, and we have separate engagements with the industry to try and make sure that the programs that we produce in our TVET colleges, they are responding to the needs of the economy. And also the President has just established the Just Energy Transition Interministerial Committee that seeks to address the issues around the skills that we produce as vice versa, or trying to create a balance with the needs of the economy. And the department is part of that program. And we have been given a responsibility to look at the skills of the future. Our target as we move forward is going to be on energy economy, hydrogen economy, and broader energy, electricity related programs that we need to focus on. But hence our visit to China, amongst the areas that we want to focus on is automobile economy, through EVC programs that we want to introduce in our TVET colleges. Vembe TVET College is doing very well because they've actually came out with a very good innovation in relation to EVC. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Minister. The last follow-up question on this particular question, opportunity falls to Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Honourable Minister. Thank you for giving us proper answers directly. Thank you, Minister. Is the first minister who stands for us today, answering us straight. Thank you, Minister. In light of the fact that TVET colleges are faced with multiple challenges, such as programs are insufficiently responsive to the current lack of market, lack of focus or digital skills, training for TVET lecturers, inadequately developed programs, poor leadership and lack of management skills, inequitable resources and lack of support from your department, whether there is any symbolic reforms strategy or restructuring to improve the quality and efficiency of the colleges, and what steps will you take to ensure a more inclusive and comprehensive approach to TVET education to eliminate the stigma against South African colleges? Kubi TVET colleges, Minister. Enkosi.
Thank you very much, Honourable Peter. Your reply, please, Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Member. We understand that there is that misconception that maybe our TVET colleges are not delivering as expected. But with the programs that we have put in place in trying to rethink our PSET system provision in South Africa, where we need to structure our TVET programs and the entire PSET system in partnership with the industry, and through our TVET Industry Alliance that is going to be forged, we believe that it is going to change the perception on the ground around our TVET colleges. In most industrialized countries like China and Germany, TVET plays a very important role in producing the skilled workforce that underpins industry and propels economic growth. Our strategy for moving to occupational programs aims to bring a paradigm shift in TVET by developing the idea that TVET prepares youth to become more of job creators than job seekers, so that the public discard the idea that TVET is a refuge for those who failed in the general education system. The programs are developed in partnership with the industry and are reviewed by the industry. This is our intervention that we have put in place as we change the shape and size of our PSET system. The department is phasing out NATED programs which are outdated and theory-based in favor of the occupational programs that are industry-based. And lecture development is key on ensuring that they are kept up to date with the industry norms, We're in the process of developing lecture development center in Ekurhuleni East TVET College, which will assist in the continuous development of the lectures in line with their fields. Different interventions are implemented to inform youth about careers at TVET colleges through our outreach programs and career expos. And the department and SETAs are conducting career guidance at schools, public spaces, and train stations. We are also part of the World Skills that I spoke about earlier on, where we take our TVET students to go and compete with their peers at the international platform where they learn best practices. But we are going to expand in this regard because we want to make sure that even those learners who are coming from townships as well as rural TVET colleges, they do participate in these World Skills Movement programs so that they get exposure and also they learn from the best. Thank you.
Thank you for your reply, Mr. Nkabane.